Exploring the Mystical Universe of Ibn Arabi, A Journey into Metaphysics, Soul, and the Imaginal Realm, by Graycie Green. In the vast tapestry of Islamic mysticism, few figures shine as brightly and as intriguingly as Ibn Arabi, known as Al-Sheikh al-Akbar, or the Greatest Master. Ibn Arabi lived from 1165 to 1240, a time when the Islamic world was a melting pot of philosophical, spiritual, and intellectual exploration. His contributions to metaphysics, especially within the Sufi tradition, continue to captivate hearts and minds even today. The mystical tapestry of metaphysics. At the heart of Ibn Arabi's teachings is the concept of wadat al-wujud, often translated as the oneness of being. This idea invites us to see all of existence as a unified reflection of the divine reality. For Ibn Arabi, every fragment of the universe is like a mirror reflecting the infinite attributes of God. This is a metaphysical adventure in itself, an invitation to see the world as a living, breathing tapestry of divine signs. But perhaps one of the most adventurous aspects of his metaphysics is his notion of the alam al-mithal, or the imaginal realm. This is a sort of intermediate world that lies between the purely spiritual and the physical. In this realm, spiritual truths can take on imaginal forms, meaning you can see or experience them in a way that blends the boundary between vision and reality. It's a space where mystical contemplation becomes almost a kind of inner adventure, exploring the bridges between the unseen and the seen. The dance of body and soul. Ibn Arabi also had a beautifully poetic way of understanding the relationship between the body and the soul. For him, the body was not merely a physical shell, but a meaningful vessel, a mirror that reflects the soul's journey and its divine connection. He saw the soul as the true traveler, and the body as a companion on that journey, a tool that allows the soul to engage with the material world and learn from it. In his view, the body and soul are intertwined in a dance of growth and reflection. The body helps the soul experience divine signs in the world, and the soul, in turn, elevates the body's purpose beyond the physical. The perfect human and the quest for the divine. One of Ibn Arabi's most profound and adventurous ideas is the concept of al-insan al-kamil, or the perfect human. This is the notion that a fully realized human being can become a perfect reflection of divine attributes. This isn't about achieving perfection in a worldly sense. It's about aligning oneself so fully with divine qualities like compassion, wisdom, and love that one becomes a living mirror of the divine presence. In essence, Ibn Arabi invites us on a metaphysical and spiritual adventure. He encourages us to see the world not just as a collection of material objects, but as a grand, interconnected web of divine symbols and meanings. Each moment of contemplation becomes an opportunity to journey deeper into understanding the divine reality that pervades all things. It is not simply about seeing God in creation, but about recognizing that creation itself is a continuous revelation of God. Through this lens, the physical world is not a distraction from the divine. It is one of the most accessible doorways to it. For Ibn Arabi, this journey is not reserved for scholars or mystics alone. It is a path available to all sincere seekers who wish to know God not just intellectually but intimately. Every tree, every star, every face, and even every challenge in life becomes a symbol waiting to be interpreted, a signpost pointing to the eternal, embracing the imaginal adventure. What makes Ibn Arabi's teachings so compelling is that he invites every seeker into an intimate journey. He doesn't just present metaphysics as abstract theory, but as a living path, The imaginal realm he speaks of is like a spiritual playground where inner vision and reality meet. It encourages us to contemplate our own lives as part of a larger mystical adventure. What makes Ibn Arabi's teachings so timeless is that they invite us to live poetically, to engage life with imagination, reflection, and reverence. The imaginal realm is not fantasy, it's a higher form of perception where symbols carry sacred truth and where the soul encounters meaning beyond logic. In this sacred space, dreams are more than neurological flickers. They are messages, maps, and mirrors. Our inner world is not secondary to the outer world, but is often a clearer reflection of divine realities. To walk this path is to realize that you are not just walking on earth, you are walking through layers of meaning, through the echoes of divine love. Ibn Arabi's relevance today. In an age overwhelmed by materialism, cynicism, and disconnection, Ibn Arabi's voice rises like a call to return not backward, but inward. He reminds us that to truly know ourselves is to begin to know God, and that the real adventure lies not in conquering the world, but in unveiling the depths within our own souls. His metaphysical teachings are not meant to complicate spirituality, but to liberate it. They open the doors to a universe where science, poetry, and sacred experience are not in conflict, but are harmoniously interwoven. A living mirror. To contemplate Ibn Arabi is to stand before a mirror that doesn't reflect your face, but your essence. It calls you to remember that your journey, your longing, your breath, all of it, is part of a divine unfolding. You are not separate from the cosmos. You are a verse in its sacred book. So whether you are a scholar, a seeker, or someone simply trying to make sense of life's mysteries, Ibn Arabi offers a compass not to find new lands, but to discover the infinite oceans that have always been within you. He who knows himself knows his Lord, a hadith often quoted by Ibn Arabi. In the end, reflecting on Ibn Arabi's teachings is like embarking on a journey where the boundaries between the self, the world, and the divine become beautifully blurred. His vision gives us a sense of awe and wonder, reminding us that the quest for spiritual understanding is, at its heart, an endless and deeply meaningful adventure. May your journey through this mystical universe lead you not to answers, but to deeper questions. Questions that awaken, transform, and return you to the heart of the real. Thank you for listening. Writing has become a powerful outlet for me to express my thoughts, emotions, and reflections. It truly means a lot to feel heard and supported. If you're listening to this, I'd love to know you're here. Leave a comment below and let me know what you have been contemplating on. References to any other philosophers, theologies, and ideas that could help myself and others grow the consciousness is highly appreciated. Feel free to reach out to me with any questions you may have, as I am always open to fruitful and friendly dialogue. Find my contact information in my bio. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Your support truly matters. Assalamu alaikum. Peace and blessings be with you always, and remember, the only true religion is the religion of truth. Love always, Graycie.